Well, I have to do something I said I really didn't want to do, and that is use a chainsaw in the rain. So we've got a storm coming in tonight, and it's supposed to rain for like the next 4 or 5 days, and I have to get the last trees cleared out, and I have to do it today. And the reason why I have to do it today is because I have a couple hours tomorrow morning, but at 10 a.m. Saturday morning, the bulldozer will be at the property to cut the driveway and the pad in. And so I need to make sure I get this done. So Sean is going to operate a chainsaw in the rain, if it keeps raining. I'm going to look like a drowned rat when this whole thing is over. Trust me, I'll post a picture. I am off tomorrow, though, which is nice. So yeah, I'm headed over to the property right now, and the rain keeps coming and going and coming and going, and hopefully I can beat it through most of it. I got most of the trees dropped yesterday that I needed to get done, so I can buck those up if it starts raining heavy, but I do have some more trees that have to come down today. Ugh. All right, we're here. Shut all this down. Turn the radio off. So I have to do a couple of things, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is break camp and move that equipment off to the side, so when the bulldozer comes in tomorrow, there won't be any problems going down the main corridor. And I can do that while it's dry. I need to get the. I'm going to bring my jacket back there to make sure I have something to wear if it starts to rain too much. I need to get the tent and everything out of there, but I need to get the sleeping bag out of here and packed away so it doesn't get all soaking wet. Here we go. This is fun. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I did share part of this yesterday on Instagram. It is July 31st right now, so the last day of the year. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you could be ahead of the game if you did. Like I said, on July 30th, I posted where I was at as far as the tree cutting and stuff goes. But I'm not posting this because this is just going to be an awesome thing. So yeah, follow me on Instagram and let me know what you think of this video. I'm Sean in Alaska, and it's fun. That actually went quicker than I thought it was going to go. Cool. All right, so I was going to take the tent and place it up on the top, but I couldn't really find a decent level spot. I'm kind of sick and tired of sleeping on wavy, bumpy stuff. The tent is probably done for this place for the year anyway, because once the driveway is put in, it'll be driving over every single day until I get the gravel put in, and I can move the fifth wheel over here, and I'll be living in that full time at that point forward. So I don't know that I really want to muck around in the mud and deal with all that, and we will have plenty of mud. So basically, let me get over this way here. You can see what I've cleaned up. You see the pile of logs that's over here. This pile is much smaller than the actual pile that I have over there right now. And I have to drop some trees in here, which is another reason why the tent had to go. I did not want to make a show of the fact that I couldn't hit a bottle with a tree the other day, but I sure as heck could probably hit my tent with one. That tree right there is the one that's got to go. So I'm going to get busy with the chainsaw. You guys will see a bit of that. If it starts to storm and get nasty and I'm working in that stuff, I'll turn the camera back on and show you what I got. But for now, I just have to get the last things done here before the equipment shows up tomorrow. He's going to get the whole thing done in one day. We walked it yesterday afternoon. And yeah, he seems to think not a problem at all. He'll be able to get the whole thing leveled out and done in one day. I'll spin the camera around and show you something here real quick, though. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so this was yesterday's falling of a bunch of trees, and I wanted to square this up. So as you see here, I'll come over to this side of the camera for you and show you what I'm talking about. So as you see here, I trimmed back some trees over on that side, I cleaned up some trees on that side, and I cleaned up some trees here. I still have some trees over this way for the corner that I want to get rid of a couple of more real quick. But basically this area is going to be, like I discussed before, for parking and for the fifth wheel trailer to live in while I'm here. So plenty of room now. I'm not worried about any of these trees falling on the trailer, because trust me, where the trailer's at now, there's plenty of trees. I've already had one hit it since I've been up here. But that will open up this area for the parking. And I'll spin it around over here. And probably... So that's all cleaned up. All the trees are removed here and they're all cleaned up. The only one I have left to get rid of is that one here. And I'm thinking between the log on this tree, which is pretty decent sized tree. I'm thinking between the log on that one and the log on that one, those will be my support beams inside for the loft. So you'll actually see some logs in the house that came from the property, which will be, I think, very, very cool. So I think I'm going to use this one on the front part of the loft, where it separates the kitchen from the bathroom and the pantry. So I have two of the logs there, and I'll probably place both of those in there to support that upper section of the loft. And also I'll probably end up running a beam. Or actually what I might do is I'll run this log on the center on the bottom, and then I'll run the other big log on the center on the top floor to support the roof beam, the main roof beam, the ridge beam. And I think that'll look pretty cool. You'll see a log going all the way up inside the house, just as if it came from, and it will have been hewn from the property itself. I think that'll be pretty neat. That's it. I'm going to turn off this camera, and I'm going to get busy. Like I said, if anything comes up and things are going to get chaotic and hectic, I'll turn the camera back on so you can watch the fun. But you guys have seen me fall enough trees for now. Let's get on to bigger and better things, shall we? Don't know if that was all wasted effort or not. I'm sure you saw some of the cutting there. Oh, but I picked this up and waved it because when I first mapped out where the driveway of the property was going to be, this was one of the trees that was supposed to come down. And it took until, you know, July 31st, the day before I was going to actually bring in the dozer to remove that tree and cut it all up. So, raining a little bit better now, but it actually keeps me cooled down, so it's kind of nice. I like it. I am okay with it. The tapping you're hearing is the rain on the umbrella that I have jury rigged to the top of the camera there, so I don't know if you can actually see it. You might actually be able to see it. Let me jump back here. Look. Yep. Yeah, the little pink over on this side here is the edge of the umbrella, and the black over on this side too. I'm going to take a quick break, down a bottle of water, and then take all this brush and drag it into the middle where the dozer will be able to get to it tomorrow. But pretty cool, huh? That's one of the trees I said I definitely had to fall, and I definitely fell. Duct tape. It's not just for Chevys anymore, folks. It also works on camera gear. I'm going to try and record this while it's raining out here, so at least there will be a, what's the word I'm looking for? A documentary of my death if everything goes wrong. I should have got an umbrella with a taller stand on it, but that's cool. That's all right. I mean, it's doing the purpose. It's keeping the camera dry. That's all I'm mainly concerned about. It just started raining out here now. Will Jaster, this is for you, bud. I said it once, I said it a million times. If you got a dream and you want to know how to make it a reality, you just start taking one step forward every single day. And then eventually, you'll get there.